Hey everybody, yeah, Sunday afternoon. Not going to be a long review. I got some charcoal getting ready. It's starting on the way. We're just going to throw on some burgers today, but I figured I'd do a quick review here. Had another one of these. This new brewery that just showed up had a fifth one show up. This will be my third one that I've tried from the Hinterland Brewery, the Greenbrae Brewing Company, or Hinterland Beers, the Greenbrae Brewing Company. I'm going to do their IPA. A little bit from the website. It says roasty amber color with lacey beige head, citrus and floral aromas. Pronounced hop presence fills the nose. Slightly biscuity flavor with well-balanced bitterness. Malty sweetness finishes with a dry mouthfeel and lasting bitterness. This comes in at 6.7% ABV. Again, plain black cap, so nothing worth saving. I've already got 3 or 4 of them anyway. So let me get this. I'm going to use my Samuel Smith's pint glass today. About a 4-pack of this. I have had one before, so I have some initial thoughts on it, but it's a nice, cloudy, semi-cloudy, orange amber color. Seems to be a moderate amount of carbonation streaming up. Got a nice 2-finger of a really foamy head. Lots of tight small bubbles. Good looking IPA. So let me give it a nose. Okay, you're getting right away. You're getting a lot of citrus, tangerine and grapefruit mostly. It smells like. It's not a real strong hop presence. Got really nice malty sweetness in there too. Seems to be really nicely balanced. But you got a almost grainy, but not in a bad way, biscuity malt for a backbone, and then the hoppy aroma. Primarily the citrus, tangerine, and grapefruit. There is a little maybe resin and pine needle right underneath that grapefruit and pineapple, but primarily it's your sweet maltiness and then the citrus hop character. So let me give it a taste. Okay, it begins with the malts. Really coats your mouth, your tongue, the roof of your mouth, everything. And you get the citrus hops, not as strong as in the nose. You get those about midway through the palate, and then it finishes with like a nice grassy earthiness on hop finish. Nice clean finish. But yeah, you get that again. The hoppiness you get in the middle is primarily your grapefruit and pineapple again, and just the faintest hints of pine underneath. Seems to be about light, medium-bodied, decent carbonation, so it feels a little heavier than it actually is, but makes for got a nice, dry, crisp, refreshing finish. Very clean finish, so far I'm liking this a lot. So let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll come back in a few with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 10 minutes or so. I stuck this back in the cooler. Had some disc golfers come through. Had to talk with them. I'm out here about halfway between the 18th tee and the 18th hole, so they came through. So far, this is the best of the Hinterland beers so far. This is actually pretty darn good beer. It's got a really nice. It's definitely not one of those West Coast super hop forward beers, but it's a really nice beer. I mean, the hops do overcome the maltiness a little bit, but there's still a pretty decent balance between the maltiness and the hoppiness and the bitterness. but it's still got a good bit of bitterness. I don't know what the IBU's on this. Didn't say on the website. Couldn't find it anywhere on the bottle. They don't even have the ABV on the bottle. But anyway, this is the third, like I said, third one I've had. This one just showed up. There's still two more. There's a coffee stout and I think it's a strawberry wheat beer. I don't know about the fruit beer, but I will try the coffee stout eventually. But this is probably the best one of the Hinterland beers I've had so far. It's a good solid IPA. It's good balance. I will buy this one again. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but fortunately, I have the Boulevard beers available, both the single wide and the double wide IPA, and those are still my favorites. But I will buy this again. This is one that I will buy again, unlike the other two. I'm going to give this a good solid 8 out of 10. Nice solid IPA. If Hinterland's available in your area and you like IPAs, but you don't like those super West Coast, really bitter hop forward IPAs, this might be one worth a try. So 8 out of 10 for the. Hang on, because I did stick it back in the cooler and put the lid in it. Because these are nice size bottles. You get a nice 4-pack for, a decent price. So the Hinterland IPA, 8 out of 10. Until next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.